Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. So today we have got the soybeans to harvest and also the sugar beet. I don't know whether we'll get onto the sugar beet or not today, we might do. But certainly for a start we're going to get a start on the soybeans. So I'm just looking for the header, actually I've already just gone past it. It's up here. So we'll get the header on the tractor. It'll be quicker to bring it down to the field with the tractor rather than driving the combine up here and back again with the header. It's quite a slow combine, so yeah, this will be much faster. So we'll take the header to the combine, which is already down by the bigger of the two soybean fields. The other one is actually up here, but as the combine is already down the other field, we'll do that one first rather than driving backwards and forwards with the combine. We'll just do everything down there for a start and then come up here with the combine to finish off. These are our two sugar beet fields, the one just gone past there and this one on the right. They're both sugar beet and they're ready to harvest as well, so yeah, we might get onto that today. I suppose if we get the combine on the helper, we should be able to do that actually ourselves. But we will just make a start on the soybeans. Oh, car there, good job you stopped. Oh, still going to hit you. Oh dear, that wasn't very good driving from me, that's very bad, sorry. Okay. So we're back on track and almost at the soybean field. You can see the combine in front now. So we'll just drop the header off in the empty field there that we've harvested. That was a sunflower field that we did last episode. So we've done all the sunflowers now and they're already in the oil mill processing into sunflower oil. And the soybeans will be sold as they are in the spring next year. So we've got quite a lot of storage time for those. But they will be worth a lot when we do come to sell them. Right, the header needs to be back a bit so that the combine can get onto it, otherwise the lorry will be in the way. There we go, that should be fine there. So now we need to go to the combine, there we go. Now this does have the corn header on it still, we're going to have to take that off and put the other one on. We are done with this corn header, so we can take that back to the yard once we're finished down here in the soybeans. We'll just drop it there for now. Right, so I might just actually get the help to do this field. It's quite a big field, but it's not huge. It's just yeah, free up me to do something else rather while the help gets on with the harvesting. It's probably the best idea. So then we can actually start the sugar beet if we do that. Because we've done quite a lot of combining recently, but we haven't done sugar beet for quite a few episodes now since the last harvest. So yeah, we'll probably do that. Just get the combine into the field. Don't want to try on the crop though because that will damage it. Just press H now, hopefully the help will take over. I know we're not on, we're on steering assistant still, we need to go on to AI worker. We don't want to bring the order out, because the lorry's here. We're going to move the lorry out of the way. But even when it gets into the lorry now because the combine's so close. Right, okay, this is not going well. Although a sensible worker would not be reversing into a lorry that is clearly there. Right, will it get on with it now? Good, I think we're okay. It's off. Right, better move this somewhere where it's not going to crash into. It will be relatively slow at filling up, so we shouldn't need to unload for a while. So it'll give us plenty of time to get started with the sugar beet. So let's do that now. We'll go to the sugar beet harvester menu, which is beet harvesters, and I think we'll go with the same one we did last time because it was quite a good one. That I think it was this one, the roper, I believe, because it's got the wider header with it, 4 meters. That one is 2.7. Yep. So the roper, we're going to lease it. Obviously we can't afford to buy it, and it wouldn't be worth buying either because it's just too expensive. But even that's 35,600 just for the harvester without the header. Wow. And yeah, the header is another 4,000 on top of that. So it's not cheap, but I think it is going to be, well, it is worthwhile because we've already harvested quite a lot of sugar beet in the past. We're currently making chocolate with it and selling some of the sugar as it is as well. If you remember that episode a few episodes back, we sold a whole lorry load of sugar beet on pallets. Sugar, sorry, on pallets. Processed sugar beet. Okay, so here we are in the beet harvester. I'm going to drive up to the first sugar beet field now and make a start with that harvesting. Although, yes, one problem is the trailer is here. Didn't think that one through. So what we'll have to do, I think, is when it gets full, we'll have to just pause and wait for the combine to be done. Or we could actually use this trailer for the sugar beet and bring the smaller trailer down to this field with a tractor. Probably do that actually, yeah, that would probably be a better idea, because then we can use the bigger trailer for the sugar beet. So yeah, I'll get on with that now. So the combine now has a trailer with it, the other trailer. Unfortunately that one doesn't to work very well though, as you'll have just seen there. When I was trying to unload the combine, it just doesn't... There's only a certain area of the trailer it will unload into, otherwise it just puts the auger away again when you're on AI help, so I don't know what that's about. So the other trailer works fine. So it's not the combine, it's something to do with the trailer, seemingly. Probably because it's a silage trailer, or it has silage sides on rather than the grain sides. Could be something to do with it, I imagine, but I'm not sure. But the other trailer does work fine with the combine, but we need that for this, obviously, because we just brought it over here for unloading the sugar beet harvester, which is almost full. So we're going to get down as far as we can down this side of the field. Hopefully we will get to the trailer, if not, I'll have to bring the trailer to the harvester. And I think then probably what I'll do is put the beet harvester onto a AI helper, and that gets on with this now, and I'll just keep driving the trailer backwards and forwards between the sugar mill and the field to unload the harvester. That'll be once I've unloaded, of course. Hopefully it will allow me to set it off on a helper. Sometimes it doesn't, it gets very confused if you start the helper up halfway through the field, in my experience, but hopefully it'll be fine. Sometimes it works fine, but other times it can get very confused and start driving around and not actually doing anything, so yeah, hope for the best with that. So the question is, will we make it to the trailer, or are we going to stop earlier and bring the trailer to the harvester? We'll put the conveyor out, ready to unload. It's going to be very close, but I would imagine we're not going to quite reach there. No, we're not quite. But that's not a major problem. We're very close to the trailer, so we can just bring the trailer over here. There we go. So yeah, we'll get this unloading, and then I'll just get the AI to continue with this beet harvest, I think. It's going to keep me busy enough doing the casting for it and the other combine as well. Oh, we're a bit low. I wonder if I can lift that up a bit. See if we can lift this. There we go, that's better. Should be able to get under it now. If we can get the, yeah, we can get under it, but I've turned away from it, obviously because I hit it before, so we need to get a bit closer. There we go. One good thing is it is very, very fast at unloading. Compared with the combine, that really does get through it. I'm filling this trailer in no time. So we'll jump back into the harvester again now, and then we'll get that set up on AI, and hopefully it will do it. Let's just see what happens here. So that's on AI assistance now, so press H and I'm hoping it will just drive off and do the rest of the field on its own. Or maybe not. The trailer's not actually quite full, but I think I will take it because it is almost full. It's not going to hold another load. I'm just seeing what this harvester is actually doing at the moment. I don't know why it can't just continue from where it left off. Why is it stopped? Why is it not doing that? Oh, no, it's reversing up again. I don't know. You see what I mean? They get so confused. They're fine if you start it off from one corner of the field when it's an empty, full field that's not been started yet. They're fine. But when you try and start them when you've done some of it yourself, like I just did then, look what it's doing. I don't know. I know I say this a lot, but I stick by it. The AI it needs improvement. Why can't it just detect what hasn't been harvested yet and start from anywhere, or where it was, where I had it? It's now just slowly driven backwards and forwards up that side of the field and harvested nothing. Oh, well, we'll let it get on with whatever it's doing, and then hopefully when we get back from unloading this sugar beet, it will have sorted itself out. We can start the sugar mill production again as well when we get there. We've already got loads in storage, which is obviously some of it's going into the chocolate production, but there is a load of excess sugar, so we might sell more of that at some point when the price is good. We did sell one full trailer load, if you saw that episode. That took a while to load, but we might do another one. We've got at least another full load, I would say, to sell. Where is the sugar mill? I've forgotten now, it's been a while since I visited. I think it's this one here. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've gone past it, I should have turned there. Oh, it's not a problem, we can get in from this side as well. We'll just turn right here and then come in from the other side. Yeah, the entrance is here, I think, to the tip point. Is it? Yes, it is. So we'll tip it here and then we'll start the production again and get on with the 2 harvests. Right, it's going about as well as I expected, really. You can see for yourself what it's done. It's done a little bit. It's done, I think, another round of the headlands possibly, but it's spent most of the time driving around in circles as I predicted. It's done a figure of 8, which is a very nice figure of 8, or it was before it got destroyed. But it's not really what I wanted. I would have preferred it just to get on with the field. I might just get on with this myself. It would save a lot of time. It's now reversing through the crop, and I'm not sure what it's doing now. what I could do with is probably just unload it and then take another load to the sugar mill, or at least have an unloaded tank in the harvester so that I can then get on with the harvest myself. Where are we going now? We're driving across the field again, across the crop. If it actually gets going again properly, I can get alongside it and start unloading, but it's driving so unpredictably that it's very hard to know what to do really. I want to try and unload it because it must be nearly full. If it actually gets properly set up and going down the field, that would be useful. No, where are we going now? Right, we're going around here, in reverse. Well, I'll give it one thing, at least it's entertaining, even if it's totally inefficient and completely hopeless at actually harvesting the field. Now we're reversing back where we came from. Ah dear. Well, I'll leave you to draw your own conclusions on the quality of workmanship here, but I'm not that impressed. I think I'll be better off doing this myself. Where are we going now? We're going back down here again. So we came up here to do nothing at all, and now we're driving back down here. If it'll just let me unload, that'd be something. Now we're going back again. What we're doing now is blocked. Nothing. Just stop there. That's good. Yeah, just stay there. That's the best thing. And I will take over, I think. Let's cancel the helper, put it back onto the guidance lines, and I'll get on with this myself. I think it'll be a lot easier. First field of sugar beet is complete at last, so now we're moving on to the other one. And what I'm going to do is, do you reckon it will work now if I start it off from scratch, like so I haven't touched the field before? It's going into a completely new field, nothing to confuse it. Maybe it will do it this time. It's odd because the combines and everything work fine most of the time, apart from the odd bit where they crash into you, but that's kind of to be expected, I suppose. But yeah, this the way that these root crop harvesters behave is not, it's just weird. I don't know. But we'll go to the AI worker again. We're going to press age, and hopefully it will do the headlands 3 times and then start working up and down the field, and not do any figure of 8s or reversing up and down, driving across the crop and all the other weird things that it tries to do. So far so good. It is actually making a start, so we'll let it do that. We'll go back to the trailer, and this is full, so we're going to go and empty this at the sugar mill and then come back to the combine. Well, not the combine, sorry, the sugar beet harvester. there we go, that's all the soybeans harvested. The helper is still going currently in the last sugar beet field, but we'll just leave that to do its thing now for a bit, and hopefully it'll get it all done, no problem. But that is the soybeans completely finished for the year. So yeah, no more combine jobs, I don't think, now. We've got everything harvested. So we can put that away next time. We'll just finish here, just check on the progress of the sugar beet harvester. There we go, so it is doing it. So it does seem to be definitely when you start off, when you start your own field off and then try and get the helper to continue it, that it causes the most issues. If you get the helper to just start it from scratch, like I did in this field, obviously it's missed bits, but it is getting on with it. It's not actually messing about as much, that I've seen anyway. So yeah, that seems to be an issue when you try and start the helper after you've already made a start on the field. That's where the issues seem to come from. But so far so good. This one is almost done now, so I think we're good on that one. So we'll finish that off next time. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.